All right, jumping back into minor key signatures. The difference between major and minor is the type of sound that they have. So coming over here to my keyboard, if I play a major scale, I'm going to play, and it's going to sound, more happy and joyful. On the other hand, if I convert that to a minor, it's going to sound maybe a bit more sad, creepy. You might use those words to describe it. Here's a minor. There's actually different kinds of minor. That was a natural minor. Here's something called a harmonic minor. So that kind of sounds, a little bit more, maybe Eastern, and it's because I'm changing that last note from like a te to a t, essentially. Or maybe got that Hebrew flavor. Some of you juniors might remember that. That's essentially what that is. So minor keys, instead of finding do from your key signature, you're just going to jump in and find la. That's the only change. So in the key of C, remember I've told you that C is do. So here's C. Now la is just 2 lower. So there's 1, 2. This is the minor key of A. So this is A minor and C major, the same notes, and all depends on where I start. So over here at my keyboard again, if I play in the key of C, I'm going to play only white notes. It's going to sound major. But if I start on A, do, ti, la, if I start there, that's going to sound minor. It uses the same notes, the same keys, and it just matters where you start. Major starts on do, and minor starts on la. So going on to the next one, we have an F sharp, that is T. We have to go down 1, and this is the key of E minor. If we work down in bass clef for the next one, we have T, the last sharp. We go down 1 to la. This is the key of B minor. Okay, so that one's pretty straightforward. For minor keys, you're just finding la. For flats, you have to do one of two things. Again, it's either the second to last flat is fa, or the second to last flat is do. So let's work with the first one. So the last flat is fa. So here's fa. Remember, we need to find la, so we're actually going to work our way up to la from fa. So here's fa, so la. So this is the key of D minor. With the next one, my second to last flat is fa. My last flat is fa. I'm going to work my way up. So there's fa, so, la. This is the key of G minor. Now, if I work from my second to last flat, that is do. Then I have to work my way down to la. So here's do, ti, la. Here's the key of C minor. Working in bass clef, my second to last flat is right here, and that is do. I work my way down, do, ti, la. Here's the key of F minor. All right, so that is how minor keys work. So, major, find do. Minor, find la. That is pretty much the easiest way that I can describe that to you. So, let's jump back in to the musictheory.net. So let's do a little bit of practice here. I've made this so you can see my cursor. So I'm working to find a major right here. So major, I need to find do. This top sharp is an F, and I work my way up to G, and that is do. Nicely done. And here I have a flat. Last flat is fa. So fa, mi, re, do. There's the key of F major. Okay. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to work with the grand staff. I'm also going to work with major and minor at the same time. And just for kicks, I'll throw them all in there because that's super fun. Not really. Who would play in C sharp major? Nobody knows. All right, here we go. Okay, we have 4 sharps. Fat cats go down. I'm looking for the minor though. My last sharp is a D sharp. So there's D, that's T. I need to go down 1 to a C sharp. This is C sharp minor. Ho ho. Ooh, yes, lots of flats. All right, work with bass clef. I need to find the minor. So my second to last flat is do. So there's a C flat right there. Do, T, and La. So I'm in the A, and there's a flat on the A, so this is A flat minor. Yes. Okay, a minor again. My last sharp is a G. I go down one to F sharp minor. Major, yes. Second to last flat is Do. This flat right here is a G, so it's G flat major. And there you go. So that is essentially the first thing that we need to do up in here. All right. So that's about key signatures. Spend some time on musictheory.net. Practicing. Email me if you have questions, or maybe ask someone else in the class. That's really our first task. Do that practice some today and tomorrow, and pretty soon, I'm hoping tomorrow, I'll go on and post the next thing, because we need to take these key signatures and then start to know what to play on a piano or on a guitar and how that works. And there's formulas to make these scales in these chords, because you guys need to know how to make a major chord in the key of E, which sounds like this instead of like this. So that makes a difference. So that is where we are headed. That was hopefully a good amount for you. If you are only worried about, if this is overwhelming for you, just work on major right now. Okay? Please don't get super confused about the minor key signatures. The college level stuff at this point is really getting the speed and the efficiency on knowing what those minor key signatures are as well. So we're mostly going to be focused going forward on the major stuff. Some of that college level stuff I will add in the major. So be ready for that Wednesday or Thursday of this week. Thanks.